Welcome to Chef Alli's Farm Fresh Kitchen. Join us as we meet From the Land of Kansas members and explore new recipes using local Kansas ingredients and products.
Good morning and welcome back to 13 News. This morning we're talking fruit here on the morning show today. Trent Kling with Kling Family Orchards all the way down in Pittsburgh, Kansas, joining us today in our From the Land of Kansas segment. Blackberries. Blackberries is kind of what we're focusing on with Chef Alli in her Farm Fresh Kitchen today. Excited about that. I love blackberries, Alli.
Me too. Well, and you know what? When I called Trent and I said, hey, I know you're coming up for the segment. What is in season? And that was what he picked, and so that's why I kind of went that way with this breakfast pastry.
And Trent, you know, we were kind of talking before this segment that Kansas is not traditionally a fruit ag state. I mean, ag corn, soybeans, blah, blah, blah. When you think of Kansas, you don't necessarily think of fruit, but you were saying that blackberries actually really do well in your part of the state, right?
In southeast Kansas and really all of eastern Kansas, blackberries are a very good crop to grow for a lot of smaller farmers. We only have about 2 acres planted, but we do have about an acre between blackberries and blueberries, and both of those things do really well in the state, especially the blueberries with our naturally acidic soil. Blackberries, you see wild blackberries just about everywhere in that part of the state. We of course grow multiple different varieties that are thornless. Varieties like Triple Crown and Watchtaw and Natchez are very popular varieties.
And on top of your orchard, you guys, you grow, you know, apples and pears and all that. You incorporate that into a coffee shop that you guys run in Pittsburgh, right?
That's right. We have a coffee shop in downtown Pittsburgh. It's called Root Coffee Shop. All the coffee we sell there is roasted by From the Land of Kansas members, so it's Kansas roasted. But we incorporate a lot of the fruits that we grow as much as possible into what we do at the coffee shop. So we make jams and jellies out of a lot of the fruit that we grow or fruit that's grown by other Kansas orchards. And we use those either for sale at the coffee shop or on peanut butter and jellies that we make for our customers in that way.
Very
So
nice.
have you ever heard of Purple Dragon Jam?
I have not.
Well, the significance of the name is Purple Dragon. That's actually the nickname of the Pittsburgh High School athletic teams.
Okay.
And then when we started the orchard, my wife worked for the school district there, and so we wanted to find a way to create, you know, some synergies within Pittsburgh and kind of tie in with the community engagement a little bit. But yeah, the kind of the secret ingredient in the Purple Dragon is a plum cot, and this is a plum cot. We have a few plum cot trees on our property.
A plum and an apricot, huh?
Yeah, it's a plum and apricot mix. It's a naturally occurring hybrid, so there's no GMO or anything like that going on with it. But it's got the skin, you can see it's still kind of fuzzy like an apricot, but it is purple. If you were to cut this open, this would be bright yellow and orange inside. But it works very nicely with a royalty purple raspberry that we make the jam with, and that by far and away is our most popular jam. It'll only be available really for about 2 weeks this time.
Limited time only, and you can get on the From the Land of Kansas Marketplace. Alli, is there any plum cot in what we're serving up today?
Well, I made a blackberry jam. Had I known that we would have this available, I just would have used that, but I didn't have it. So I just made a low sugar blackberry jam and then incorporated that into the cream cheese pastries. This is a larger version, and then we have the little baby ones up front.
Yeah,
and then over here, though you probably can't really see it, Chris, if you want to turn that back over here, this is a blackberry honey bun cake, and the blackberries, though, are in the center. So when we cut this, it's going to be quite a nice little treat for everybody.
Nice.
These recipes are up at Chef Alli's FarmFreshKitchen.com, so go there. And also, when you get down to the southeast corner of the state, you need to go and visit Kling Family Orchards and Root Coffee Shop.
It's fascinating. You guys have all those fruits down there, and it's in Kansas, so we're known for our fruits.
I think it's cool when we can, you know, take traditional farming and then do the specialty crops kind of together. When you see some farmers doing that, it's cool how we can all work together.
Absolutely. And blackberries, by the way, for the people watching, be available probably through about the beginning of August. So still a few weeks to get in there.
But the clock is ticking, nonetheless.
Yes. And they don't, you know, it's something where they don't keep for months and months. So you really got to get them when they're fresh and ready.
Blackberry pie, Mom would always make that when I was a kid. Good stuff. We'd have to do all the hard labor. We'd pick the blackberries out in the wild stuff. Chiggers and fun. Trent, thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Make sure to tune in the second and fourth Thursday of every month to meet more From the Land of Kansas members. Remember, visit FromTheLandOfKansas.com to explore and find Kansas foods, products, and services.